I didn't realize that we were gonna get like actual snow, but Bruiser's all snowy. Oh, look, 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 look. Bunnies. Bunnies? I think it's bunnies. Got bunny tracks. Yee. Oh, I have to step on them now. Oh. I got bunny tracks. Oh, and Sammy tracks. And Bruiser is all powdered. End result of me putting on clearing the car, and I didn't even do a very good job. So, oh god. Oh, well, welcome to Tagmas. I'm a little overwhelmed by my TBR for the month. I'm also like hop skipping and jumping around in my reading, so it's a little bit I think I just recently finished the Sirens of Triton. I actually ended up picking this up on audiobook because the it just wasn't holding me, but I really wanted to make sure that I read through all of the Vonnegut books, and then of course as I'm listening to it I keep having to go back to the text to pull information. I haven't gone in to pull all the quotes that I saved on my bookmarks. I bookmarked a bunch, but yeah, so I've got a lot going on there, and I wasn't planning on picking this up until later, but I've got to do a review of this before the beginning of January, so, and it's kind of thick. I didn't expect this book. I made a request for Tor.com for this book, and I wasn't expecting it to be this huge, so, but I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it, and I poked through some other reviews of it because it wasn't getting a lot of good reviews, and I didn't know if it was like the text itself or if it was like characters or something, and apparently there's an element in here that keeps recurring, and it's people talking about their pronouns, like they introduce themselves with their pronouns, and it's just kind of, it's weird when it comes to a piece of fiction and you're just trying to like meet characters. I don't know. I'm feeling that too, but I don't think it's enough to really hate on the book. But we're going to make some more progress today. And I have also started, I hope that's still going. Okay, my thing just went off. I have also started With Teeth by Kristen Arnett, and I've got, where are you? I got, White Teeth here, which I'm going to be starting later this week. I'm going to finish With Teeth. I wanted to read them side by side, but it's like, it's too many books going on at once, so no. And the other book that I had going on, which is also a heifer of a book, this thing weighs like 5 pounds. The House of Leaves, which I'm not going to pick up again until later this month, like after Christmas, maybe, or at the very end of this month, or even, I may not even pick it up till January, but I've only read about the first 2 chapters, which is like around page 20. So I've made I've made no progress. I've made no progress, but it's interesting, and I just need to focus on the book, but there's like a million other things that I wanted to get through before I even touch upon that book, because I have a bunch of books that I haven't even finished yet, and I'm just juggling them, kinda. They're just not holding my interest. That is what it's like to be a mood reader. I think when I started this vlog, I was feeling a bit overwhelmed with my TBR and or my reading list, or what I was expecting to read for this month. And because I have a lot of carryovers and I'm still feeling okay about them. I'm still working on Why Fish Don't Exist. I actually haven't picked it up since Nonfiction November. But, and I also have going, what's the name of that book? How I Became a Tree. I still have that. That's on my tablet. And I started Battle of the Linguistic Mages. I'm enjoying this. I'm only a little bit into it, but I'm enjoying it a lot more than I was expecting. So no real update on that. Nowhere. I think I had finished this at the beginning of the vlog. I can't remember, but this I finished. And I listened to this on audiobook at The Sirens of Titan, which I enjoyed more than I was expecting. We get to meet the Trump-Thalmador in here, so it's, which I wasn't expecting so soon. I thought that was someone that you meet just after Cat's Cradle, but that and what's his name? Trout. So anyway, I did enjoy this a lot more than I was expecting. Anyway, I've also finished, I ended up audiobooking White with Teeth, and I'm currently listening to White Teeth. I finished this and I liked it quite a bit. I can't find any real thing to draw a comparison between these two books yet, but I'm hoping on some abstract level, other than the fact that they both mention teeth. It's a bit more about biting, but whatever. But I'm enjoying this one thoroughly, like much more than with Teeth. I'm not as far along as I thought I was in this book, but I'm like at a halfway point, kind of a little over, I guess. But I'm hoping I can finish this tomorrow. I'm doing a bit of video editing at work, so I don't know if that's really going to be in the cards, but we're going to make an attempt. And yeah, other than that, I kind of picked up a ton of books from the library. I did a drop off today, and I didn't pick any up, but I did pick all of these up between last Friday and the previous, like right at the beginning of this month. So some of these have to go back. One of which is This Thing Between Us by Gus Moreno. And this one I picked up. I follow this publishing house on Instagram, and I've been like kind of wanting to read it for a while. And then Books and Lala did her vlog where she reads through the Goodreads list for horror and thrillers, and she really liked this, which I was surprised by. But I do want to read it, but I think it's got to go back because someone else has made a request for it. And then I have this thing in my head that I really want to hit 100 books read this year, but I'm like 11 books behind that. And I mean, I have some reviews that I need to post, but so I'm probably about 8 books behind that. So I'm kind of filling this in with graphic novels. So I've got Mouse. Unfortunately, these are all kind of like heavy in theme. I've got Mouse and March and Brazen. This one seems to be the most lighthearted, and I have little, look how cute these illustrations are. Ooh, yeah, there's some great little like between pages. Actually, here's one. That's beautiful. They're so cute. So I've checked this book out a whole bunch of times, and I need to get it. I gotta read it because I've checked it out like 3 times now, and I just would let it sit here and not read it, and then I'd return it and then pick it up like a year later. And I've also got The Secrets to Superhuman Strength, which I'm planning to finish tonight because I'm about halfway through it now, and I'm loving this to pieces. I highly recommend it. It's actually inspiring me to get back into the rhythm of using my bike. I use the Peloton app because I have a spinning cycle. It sounds like a laundry thing. But anyway, I spin, and I'm trying to get back into the habit of it because COVID kind of killed that. But yeah, now we have a bike, and we are kind of inspired by this, but she's using, she's kind of highlighting how different fitness trends in her life were kind of influenced by emotional events or something difficult in her life, and how it's kind of made her, I want to say, see the light. It's not. It's interesting, but I'm absolutely loving it. It's a lot more existential than I was expecting, and I'm here for it. I'm just dying for it. Anyway, um, true to form, in the beginning of my vlog, I picked up a ton of books from the library, as I said, like a week ago. And I know everyone's doing an Olga read of the books of Jacob. So I've got Drive Your Plow Over the Bones of the Dead. And I'm hoping I can get to this, like start it at the beginning. I don't expect to finish this year, but I was expecting to just do like one renewal because it's coming up. And then I also got, and I don't know why I picked this up. I think someone recently read a Christina Henry novel and absolutely loved it. There's something about her writing, blah, 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 blah. This is the only book that my specific library had on their shelves, I believe. I don't know. I'm intrigued by it, so we're going to try to get to it. And then I've got The Sellout. I am dying to read this. I'm between these two, which one to pick up after I'm done with my monstrous list. But I also am inspired from Bob the Bookerer. He keeps talking about Muriel Sparks, and I picked up a bind-up of her novellas, and I think there's some short stories. But he was recently talking about The Driver's Seat, and I'm dying to read it. So we got this. And I want to at least read that one short. I think it's a novella. I want to at least read that by the end of the year. At least I'm hoping. And then lastly, of course, I went shopping for Christmas. And I ended up at the bookstore. And I ended up picking up a gift for myself. This was a title purchase, because I like ghosts, and this is a memoir, and I'm loving this cover to pieces, and I hope you do too, because isn't it spectacular? It's great colors. I love the contrast of the coral and the peachy orange and the teal. Seeing ghosts. I've already started reading this. I've already put a flag in. It's on page like 1, and I'm already flagging the book for quotes. It's fantastic. So I'm going to sign off on this vlog for now and probably get some actual tags in, because I'm calling this all Tagmas. And we will be seeing you soon, probably after Christmas. Probably. So thank you so much for all the love. Thank you for subscribing, and I'll be seeing you soon.